What is literary analysis? If you're coming at this fresh, there are a few different ways we can think about it. But for the most part, it means we are thinking deeply about a book, a poem, or an essay by looking at its separate parts to form a larger idea about the whole. So, not just making a broad, grand claim about a text, but really analyzing the small pieces that build up to that larger idea. Now, this focuses mostly on elements of the writing itself, but it can also include things such as the social or political context, right? So, if we're looking at a novel that was written in the middle of World War II, for instance, that social and political context is going to matter a great deal in terms of what's going on in that writing. So, it can definitely stay laser focused on the text itself, but feel free to bring in these larger contextual concerns. And it includes a specific arguable thesis statement or main idea that can be supported by evidence from the text itself, as I've just said, or secondary sources, so other people who have written and commented upon this text. And we do this for a couple of reasons. So for the why in this whole literary analysis thing, why do we do it? Well, when we're performing this kind of analysis, we can think of it as finishing the text. So books of any type are not private ideas. They are written so that they can be shared. And by engaging with the ideas an author is putting forth on a really deep level, we are, in a sense, literally completing the work of that author. You are also learning to read the world around you. So literature itself is trying to reconstruct a sense of the world. And when we learn how to read a book, by default, we are learning how to read the world around us, read different situations, read different events and social contexts. And finally, quite simply, we are learning about the world. So if we're reading and analyzing literature broadly, including a broad spectrum of work, just naturally you're going to gain a deeper understanding of different places, cultures, and time periods, making you a more responsible and informed citizen of the earth.